Hello, Sharks. My name is Tony, and I'm from Derby, Connecticut. I'm here seeking $25,000 for 20% equity in my product, the Hair Fin. Sharks, as you probably already know, most home hair cutters rely on hair clippers to cut hair evenly. These are great for cutting short hair, but these clipper combs only go up to about an inch. That's not very long. You could always do a bowl cut, but they're out. And the colander cut, it's not much better. So if you don't want one of those, you're gonna need a way to cut longer hair evenly. Now, measuring your hair as you cut it seems like an obvious solution, but if you're holding your hair in one hand and you're holding a measuring tape in your other hand, how are you gonna cut it? What we need is a modern solution to this age-old problem. Introducing the Hair Fin, a measuring tool that mounts to your hand and stays out of the way so that you can grasp hair. Then, as you're pulling the hair straight, you can slide the guide into place. Once the guide is in place, you can go ahead and trim any hair that comes out above your hand, knowing that you're cutting it the right length. The Hair Fin is perfect for home hair cutters. It comes with 2, 3, and 4-inch long guides, so you can do a multitude of haircuts. It takes the guesswork out of judging hair length because you can measure hair while holding it in place for the perfect cut. So, Sharks, who's ready to make and shred some hair cutting waves with the Hair Fin?
Tell us about you.
Hold on, ding ding. That's first off, that is awesome. You know, necessity, or is it issues other than necessity, or whatever. I should look it up. Anyway, this is awesome. 25% or 20% for $25,000. Absolutely great. Seems like a pretty neat guy. And Mark's already ready to jump in straight into tell us about you, because he senses that there's something special about Tony, and I think it's pretty obvious that there's something there, right? Yeah, it's been a while since we've seen a product come through the tank that's only looking for like a sub $100,000 investment. Not too many of those. In fact, looking back at my notes, I wonder if did our friends here with the marker Parker, was they a sub $100,000 product? I don't see it here, but I'm gonna keep looking, because I tend to think that might have been like one of the few products in a while that was looking for. Yeah, I'm not seeing like any products here that are sub $100,000. Most of them are. There was one I like off the top of my head. I thought there was at least one that was somewhat recently, and I thought it was the marker Parker was one of them, but maybe not. Maybe it wasn't actually. It should be like right here. But anyway, I love the loving Tony already, loving the product, and I, super simple, and I think that is such a great way for people to look when the illness hit. Oh, you know what? No, Big B Little B was 100,000 for 20%. So I thought, I could have swore that was less, but yeah, that when the illness hit, like, I stopped going to get my hair cut. My wife started cutting my hair, and it's worked fine. I don't have longer hair though, but I could see where this would be a really big deal if you have a lot longer hair. I do not have super long hair. I've never had long hair in my life. So for me, it's not as big of a deal, but I could definitely see it, especially as we, go through this and people have changed their habits, and some people maybe not go back to getting their hair cut by at salons or barbershops. So anyway, yeah, we're gonna check out his website and social media at the end, and feature one of your comments at the end here.
I started working when I was 14. I worked to pay my way through school, computer engineering at Penn State.
Break it down.
And when I
Penn
graduated,
State.
the dot-com bubble had burst. But luckily, I had done an internship at a helicopter company, so I got a job there working on helicopters, and I have 12 utility patents for doing research and development on helicopter flight control systems.
So that's a perfect connected to hair fins. So how did you get from there to hair fins?
So I also met my wife, and when we got married, we made a goal to retire by 2020. So after years of saving aggressively, I was able to retire early.
Good for you.
Congratulations.
Wow.
Thank you. So now I get to work on things that I'm passionate about. And part of what got me to retirement is that I'm frugal. I drive a $3,000 car.
Wow.
And I also cut my own hair. That worked out really good until I grew my hair out. And then all of a sudden, I didn't have a way to cut it even anymore. And so I just had bad haircuts for a while until one night I got to thinking.
I got to tell you, Tony, with all due respect, it looks like you cut your own hair.
Thank you, Kevin. I got to thinking, I'm an engineer. We measure things. I'll just use a ruler or something, and I'll just measure my hair and cut it. So then one night I got to thinking, what I really need is something that can mount on my hand and then stay out of the way so that I can still grasp my hair, and then when I'm pulling it straight, I can slide it into place. So the next day, I made a prototype, and I cut my hair for the first time in years. And it was the best haircut, believe it or not, that I had in years.
I am curious.
Why not just have longer blade, like the longer guides, like make the guide even longer so that you're just like putting more distance between the shaver and you. I mean, I would imagine they're pretty standard. It's, with the same like kind of clip, or at least just make it for like the wall, whatever the wall brand is, and like just do that. I don't know. Then at least you don't have to necessarily hold it and cut it. But even if you have somebody else doing it for you, it still would be a lot easier with the fin or with like a custom wall like trimmer blade.
So since I started selling them in July of 2020, we sold $41,000 worth of product.
Good for you.
Yeah, 2,500 units.
Never thought
What
you would
do you
say
sell
that.
it for,
Nice.
and what does it cost you to make?
I sell them for $14.95 on sale right now, and it costs me $2 to make them in the USA. I always know I
Tony,
wanted to
that's a
make this
good
in the
business.
USA. I sell them directly to consumer online, only on Amazon right now.
Tony, I admire anybody who has a mission to retire, doesn't work for money, but works for freedom in life. But there's a price to my time and where I put my time. This is just too small for
But
me.
the thing is, I don't
I'm
think
out.
so, because we have a very broad audience. I make these for $2 and I sell them for $14, and it's super scalable.
Why do you think you haven't sold more?
I am an awkward engineer. When it comes to marketing and sales, I'm more like a dolphin than a shark. So I need somebody that knows more about marketing and also has the connections that can help me to promote this. And
Look, Tony, first, congratulations. It's the most valuable asset you can ever get. You've bought freedom for yourself, so I commend you significantly on that. But this is just not a fit for me, so for those reasons, I'm out. But
Tony, a question.
Well, I think that you don't necessarily need a shark to help you market it. This pretty much markets itself. Like, you just gotta have somebody, or somebody who at least knows enough in the social media space to be able to just get it in front of people. I think it would absolutely sell itself. You have some room to get some customer acquisition cost in there. Spend $2-3 a person, as long as you're direct to consumer. You got the room to play with to be able to sell it direct like that. So it's kind of a shame that 2,500 units is nothing to sneeze at, but yeah, $41,000 does kind of make it tough. And the other thing that makes it tough is depending how he's selling it, it's not like you would buy multiple of them, and they probably won't go bad very quickly, if at all. So it just makes it very hard to have that repeat customer there.
Best
for you. Why would you
maximize
have-
your chances with another shark.
Yes.
And getting a deal there. I'm going to take myself out of the equation.
oh, really, Lori?
I'm out.
Man.
Tony, are you worried that the two sharks that are left are follically challenged?
So, Tony, what would motivate you before you sold any fins to take some of that money, which now you supposedly have put aside for retirement, and risk it starting a new basic business.
Well, I have a lot of hobbies. Making pizza. I'm really good at making
And
pizza.
you're the main.
But the thing is, it's just that weird, the circumstances. Like, I like to mountain bike, I like to surf. I care a little bit, but not too much about my hair, and I just need to get it cut the way I want to.
The hairpin. When you care a little bit about your hair, but not too much. You know, like
Tony, you're amazing.
I
You really
don't
are.
have a hair problem. Very simple for me to cut my hair.
I've seen you younger. You had hair. You would have used one of these.
Here I
Kevin was
am.
never younger.
So you got $41,000 in sales,
Which
a
is
fantastic
great.
margin. I mean, it's a great business, but it's just, I don't think it's investable. I think it's terrific for you. Yeah, I'm out.
Damon.
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 I'm like, oh, Damon. I actually challenge. I actually like the guy so much. I like him so much.
And we're close by. You're in New York. I would love to have you come up, have some pizzas and beers with us.
Get your hair cut.
Damon, you know this is for you.
I invested in the hair cutting device, Cut Buddy. He got his deal on Andis. Makes a good amount of money. I think does about $1 million a year in total. He has a good living. I'll actually give you a deal.
All right, let's go.
I'll give you a deal because reason being, I'll just put you with my Cut Buddy.
Yeah.
And you guys can run the business. I'll give you $25,000 for 40%.
Oh, come on.
None of these guys made it off.
Hey, where's the love there, David? Come on, man. That's yeah, I don't know. Push him down at least 30. That's 25,000, or give him 50,000. Gee, I mean, look. If nothing else, you have another engineer to tap into for your other products and your other services. So, worst case scenario, it's not like you're not getting somebody who could help you in other ways.
But I gotta be very honest. I don't have time to run around and do this stuff, but I do
You can
have a
counter,
partner.
Tony. You can counter.
I appreciate it. So I came in and I'm offering what the business is worth today for $25,000, valuing the company at that.
Understood.
Would you consider coming in at $28,000 for 25%?
I gotta give it to, honestly,
Wait,
my
what?
partner to run it. So
Lord,
you're gonna
Damon.
do well when this thing airs by yourself.
But I'd really love to have you on board, Damon.
Okay, well, you have an offer, and that's it.
Are you willing to go up in the cash?
Damon, do you have any flexibility?
Yeah,
Damon, come
work
on.
with me.
30%. 25,000 for 30%.
Go to 25.
go.
Do it.
No, that's it. That's my final offer.
Would you go up in cash? Would you do 35,000 for 30%, Damon?
You know, I'm
Come
sorry, man.
on.
I don't want to. This is really important to you. You have a lot of time on your hands to think. I think you're going to be okay. So I want to take the offer off the table.
Oh, Damon.
I think you're going to be okay. I feel bad. I feel bad doing that to you. And they are not offering you anything.
Oh, come on.
I can't believe.
What was your final offer?
My final offer, I think, was $25,000 for 30%.
I mean, it's an opportunity.
Would you do
to work.
30,000 for 30%?
No, man, no.
Oh, come on, $5,000.
Tony, this is what we got. This is what we're gonna go through all the time when we're talking.
No.
You have a lot of time in your hands.
Damon, you
so
got a deal.
Thanks, I think.
All right, let's go, Tony.
I can't wait to hang out with this guy. I can't wait to hang out with this guy.
Way to
Love
go,
it.
Tony.
We care about our hair, but not that much.
That's right.
Congrats, Tony.
All right, thank you guys.
You got it.
Bye, Tony.
I thought they were going to love it, but they started dropping out, and I had to pull out, all the stops. And thank goodness, Damon came through. I mean, he's like my favorite shark, so I'm so stoked.
He better be your favorite shark now, man. That is awesome. Congratulations, Tony. Shark Tank casting call. Are you ready to swim with the sharks back in season 13? So let's check out his website. So it's very, very simple. I like the clean layout. You get a set of 3 for $14.95. 2-inch, 3-inch, 4-inch. Look, I think that even because I know some friends that they cut their kids' hair, you know, and kids can have long shaggy. I mean, Dom doesn't, I don't, but you know, kids can have that long shaggy hair, and that is an opportunity, like, because they don't necessarily have. I mean, if you got look, I mean, if you got one kid or two kids, like it gets expensive to get their hair cut all the time. I know. I mean, for me, you know, I could get my hair cut like every 2 weeks, and at $25-$30 a pop, like you start saving some money. I mean, but my hair doesn't get that. You know, I don't let it get that long, or could let it get that long. So this shows you right there. I love seeing people. I love the fact that Shark Tank's, you know, right there on the website. It's super simple. Made in the USA, which is great to see. Let's go over to Facebook. 58 likes. Oh, he was at the Shark Tank reunion in Las Vegas. That's awesome to see. They had a lot of people, a lot of Shark Tank entrepreneurs that I know got to go to that. But that was back in October and hasn't posted since. But on Instagram, got 202 followers. With only one post. That was 3 days ago, and the Shark Tank reunion goes back 10 weeks. It's yeah, definitely got to get more advertising going on there. I think there's some, you know, missed opportunity for sure. But anyway, Tony, I would love to have you come on the show for an interview. Just drop a comment down below. JR Clips says, thanks for the free Shark Tank vids. This channel deserves more recognition. Thank you so much, JR Clips. I appreciate you being a part of the super community. I'll see you in one of these two videos over here. Take care and go be super.